So I want you to turn your attention to your breathing. We're going to start just by taking a few deep breaths in and out. If you can, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Then just let your breathing return to its normal pattern as you lie back, settle down, begin to relax and just make yourself nice and comfortable. You can notice the weight of your head resting there on the pillow behind you. And you can be aware of your head relaxing on the pillows, knowing that those pillows will fully support the full weight of your head. So you don't have to hold any stress or tension in your shoulders or your neck. Just let your head rest back nice and relaxed and let go. And know that that couch, that bed will fully support you. It can take your full weight, your full height, every muscle, every fibre of your being as you just relax back into it, fully supported. Because now is the time for you to do nothing. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You can just lie back and relax. And your mind can drift and dream as you hear all the sounds around you. Sounds outside, sounds inside the room. And know that none of these things need to distract or disturb you, as they comfortably remind you that the world is safely still turning, and you can allow yourself a moment just to rest back, relax, and let go. You can let go of any tension in your stomach or across your shoulders. Ease off those muscles in your back, all the way down your spine, along the muscles in your legs, down through your ankles, all the way to your feet, your toes, even your arms, hands, every finger is loosening and relaxing perfectly at ease. Drifting and dreaming with your thoughts, and you pay your attention to your breathing once more. Just notice that gentle rise and fall that happens all by itself. And with every breath you take and every word I speak, you can just let go. And as you relax there, listening and enjoying these moments all for yourself, you can let your mind drift and dream. And I would like you to imagine something for me. You're standing at the top of 10 steps. 10 beautiful stairs in an old stately home. Somewhere you've been, or perhaps somewhere you've seen the film or on television. Or perhaps it's somewhere new, a place you're creating all for yourself right now. But you know that as you make your way down those stairs, you will find yourself relaxing more and more. And with every number I count, you can just let go of any stress and tension. Just drift down into a wonderfully quiet and calm place. And at the very bottom of the steps, there's a corridor that leads to a door to a very special place. A room where no one ever goes but you. And in that room you can feel exactly as you'd want to feel here today. Relaxed, refreshed, perfectly at ease. And to find this place, all you need to do is make your way down those stairs. So as I count from 10 to 0, you can just find yourself relaxing more with each number, drifting deeper now, my voice following as I count. 10. Just find yourself relaxing more and more. Every step down, taking you closer to that room inside. 9. Stepping down again now to 8. Perfectly at ease as you step down to 7. And there's a handrail strong and solid on the wall alongside you. It has been worn smooth by years of use as you realize you have been down these stairs many, many times. And this room exists inside you already, ready to be accessed to gain the strength and understanding you already possess. 6. There's a picture on the wall beside you, a picture that inspires you as you watch it forming. I don't know if it's a painting or a photograph of someone you know, or someone you love, or of a special place that gives you peace or confidence. Perhaps it's still a swirling mass of colour that hasn't formed yet, but it creates a feeling of strength that comes to you directly, deep from within your subconscious, allowing you to trust in this process as you take another step down to 5. Halfway down those steps, curious as to what you'll find as you continue down to 4, then from 4 to 3, almost as if you're walking on a cushion of air, not quite touching the steps anymore as you float down from 3 to 2, with every muscle just loosening and relaxing. And you can see that hallway, you can see the door at the end, and you look forward to finding that room, that special place deep inside, a place you know already exists. You're just finding it for yourself again now. And you step down from 2 to 1. Almost all the way down those stairs now, and you float down that final step from 1 to 0. You can relax your shoulders, every muscle, every fibre of your being is perfectly at ease, and you make your way along the corridor that's lined with pictures of people or places that inspire you, that keep you safe and make you comfortable. Reminders of all the successes you've already achieved in your life, all the good times. Smiling faces of friends, family, and loved ones. And as you walk down along that corridor, you walk past a grandfather clock, an old antique grandfather clock, and you can hear it ticking, marking the gentle pass of time. And as you stop and look at the hands on the face, you suddenly understand that the sound of the tick is just the sound of a moment passing. The space in between the ticks is where we truly exist. The space in between the ticks is a very moment in which all is real. And you can choose to place your mind in that space now. As you watch the hands slowly moving around the face, and you realize that although they've been round so many times, every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day for weeks, months, years, decades and centuries, those hands can only tell you of the very moment in which you truly exist, which is now. Because the past is gone, and gone with it is any opportunity to change what's happened. And yet you understand that the wonderful truth is, we don't have to change the past. You have coped with and survived everything from your past. And the future is just a dream that you can color with bright, clear possibility. You can choose to imagine your future just as you would wish it to be. You can fill it with joy, happiness, and all the success you truly deserve. But it all begins in this very moment where all is real, in between the ticks of the clock. And before you move on from the clock in front of you, you see your reflection in the glass window of the cabinet. As the pendulum swings back and forth deep inside, back and forth, back and forth. You catch your reflection and notice that something has changed. As you stand reflected in that glass, you can't quite catch what it is. Perhaps you're standing more confidently, or there's a smile on your face, or happiness in your eyes, a joy radiating from you that you can witness in that reflection right now. And this inspires you as you turn and you move forward, as you float down along that corridor to the door of the room where no one ever goes but you. The room in which you can discover so much about yourself, and how you'll find that comfort, that peace, that understanding that already exists deep inside you. For in that room, you can imagine, create, rehearse, and be the person you seek to be, the person you truly are. Before you open that door, you study it, you catch its every detail. You notice if it's hinged on the left or the right, its size, its shape, color, texture, design. Will it open towards you or away from you? Will it creak or glide open silently? Is it light or heavy, old or new? You see the handle, and as you reach out to open the door, you notice the lock and you wonder where the key is. Perhaps you already have it in your hand, an old ornate brass key that's cool to touch but warms as you hold it in your hands. But you know, wherever that key is, it doesn't matter, because this room is never locked to you. This room is always accessible to you, because all you need to do is simply remember that it exists deep inside you right now. And to open that door, you just need to use your mind. Your mind is the key that unlocks the door. And as you find yourself stepping through into a room that is just exactly as you would choose it to be, and all around you flows a feeling of safety and comfort, bringing a strength that flows through you, that radiates from you, inspiring you to trust in the positive future that you create for yourself. As each day you feel more confident, more capable, more connected with all your inner skills and resources. Resources that are waiting here, now, for you to tap into and enjoy. Because it's just like setting out on a journey. Knowing that you have prepared well, everything is packed, your passports, your tickets are in a safe place. All arrangements have been attended to. Knowing that you can and you will complete your journey easily and without effort. You have all the ability and the capability to do what you want, to make new and good things happen. So you tell yourself now, I can, I will, and you feel at ease with yourself. Because what has happened in the past has happened, and from these events you have learned so much. Experiences that will help you know what is right for you, so you can relax and let go of all negative feelings and emotions. As you turn things around now and see the positive in everything. For you, the glass is always half full, and you refuse to accept that you have been guilty of failure, because you recognize with clarity that what you did was to do your very best, and no one can ask more of you than that. So negative thoughts and emotions have no place at all in your life. They hold you back, they prevent you from being the person you wish to be, the person that you really are. With every day you have learned more through experience, which is the best, the most effective way of learning. You are the product of all your experiences, of all those events that occurred way back then, and you're better for your experiences as you continue to learn more each day about that wonderful ability you have to use all learnings in a positive and forward-looking way that tells you inside your own perfect inner mind, I can, I will. And as you look back to all those events of your childhood, growing up, which have shaped you and made you the person you are, you pride yourself as you recognize with ever increasing clarity of thought, you can be selective in the memories you choose to keep, the memories you choose to place value upon, those things, those experiences that have no value to you, you reject them now in their entirety and cast them away as over and done with. I want to tell you a story. Once there was a village in a very isolated part of the world. so isolated that they very rarely saw visitors from the outside world. And the people of the village had a secret. They had a magical painting. It had been given to them by a stranger back in the past, in a time before anyone could remember. And the stranger had said, as long as this picture stays in the village, everything will go right for the people of the village. And the people felt safe having this picture. But one day another stranger came to the village, and the people, being very hospitable, made the stranger feel welcome. They let him stay in the room where the painting was kept, and when they got up in the morning, the stranger had left, and the painting had been taken away. Oh, the villagers were devastated. They believed their happiness had gone, that life could never again be the way they'd pictured it. And sure enough, as they looked out of the window, the blue sky turned dark. The trees stopped blooming, the birds no longer sang, and they felt so very sad. But then one of the young women of the village walked over to where that painting had been on the wall. She started to paint her own picture. She started to paint a beautiful painting of trees and birds. And then some others joined her. And soon all the people were cooperating, making this painting. They all got so absorbed in the painting. And then the young woman looked out of the window and said, "Look outside, everything is changing." And they realized that the sky had become blue again. The birds were singing. The trees were back in bloom. And the world was even more beautiful than it had ever been before. And as you take control of your life, your emotions, things begin to happen the way you want them to happen. And your clarity of thought, your ever increasing maturity ensure that you have all you need, because you have an attitude of mind that is positive and forward-looking. And as you move forward with your new attitude, your new confidence in your own ability, others around will notice and recognize that they can draw from you that strength comes from the knowledge that you can be relied on to act in a positive manner that overcomes difficulties in a calm and ordered manner. And you enjoy being valued, your contribution to all situations, your opinion sought, as you grow and mature into that person that you want to be, the person that you really are. Because you have all that you need to be successful, and you can be more comfortable in all situations as positive thinking becomes a habit for you. And habits are created through repetition. And the more you employ your positive attitudes of mind, the stronger that habit will grow. As you practice being positive and confident, the strangest thing happens. As you act positively and confidently, you are seen to be positive and confident. It's as easy as that. You are no longer a person caught in a trap of negative thinking, measuring all things in the light of what might go wrong, because for you there is no failure. You recognize that success is the foundation upon which all future success is built. And this success is now your way, now and in the future. You Choose not to lose the ability that you know is yours to make things happen your way. I can. I will. These words now become an integral part of you, part of that internal harmony, that peace of spirit, that confidence that is now yours as you choose to take it, and you will you not? And now I'm going to count you back into the present moment. I'm going to count you up from 0 to 5. And with each number we count, you'll become more aware, more back in the present moment. But you'll bring with you that newfound confidence, that positivity, that knowledge, I can and I will. So we're going to step up from 0 to 1. Just that lovely, calm, relaxed feeling still with you. So we step up again from 1 to 2, bringing the knowledge you found in that inner room back into the present, the confidence in yourself. Step up from 2 to 3, halfway there now. More aware of the room, perhaps the noises around you, the feeling of the couch or the bed that you're lying on beneath your body. From 3 up to 4, almost ready to come back to full awareness. Your body is wakening up. You might wiggle your fingers, your toes, flutter your eyelids.